In this video, I'm gonna find the most useless Lego pieces, like this one. It's basically just two of this piece combined. For each piece, I also have to incorporate it into a build somehow, hopefully finding a use for it. Let's do this. So this piece actually comes in quite a few sets. In Minecraft sets, it's usually used as like a potion stand or something. But in almost all those sets, you could just use these two pieces combined instead. So it's a pretty useless piece, but let's see what I can make with it. So I designed something that these jumper plates cannot be used on, but this one can. So as you can see, the table is very thin with using this piece, but using this one, there's an extra plate at the bottom, which adds a little bit of chunkiness to it. So it's a little too thick. You couldn't put one leg in the middle with these two pieces. So I definitely prefer this one. So let's just decorate it up real quick. Boom, there we go. We got a nice fancy table. This next piece is a really weird looking piece. The only Lego attachment points are these two studs right here, which fit a minifigure, and this one had Aquaman on top. So these are actually part of a game called Lego Dimensions. So you just put this thing on like the game. It'll give you that minifigure in the game. Except I don't own the game, so it's completely useless to me. These ones have 4 studs on them. I gotta find something to build with it. So this is what I call Aquaman's hover bike, chicken hover bike actually, because I found this piece in my stuff. I'm like, oh, that matches the colors perfectly. So I put the chicken face on there. Doesn't look beautiful. But yeah, I think it actually could be cool for hover cars. Like, I mean, this is my vehicle, but you can make like anything. See, there's like pressure, and then I put a license plate on the back. And yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Okay, next up I have useless plates. So right here, it's basically a 4x6 plate with these 2 angles cut out. And then this one is a 3x3 plate. It's kind of a pain to put into stuff. And then this one, like you could literally just put a 2x4 and a 2x2 right there, and it'd make this exact same piece. All 3 of these can be made out of different plates. So I actually want to make all 3 of them, and we'll see what it looks like. So these look like basically exactly the same almost, except you can kind of see the lines in the black one. Yes, these pieces, I don't know. They're just like useless, but then kind of useful, I guess, in a way. But yeah, we gotta make the other 2 plates. This one is pretty easy to make. And then the other one, boom, easy, made. This one is really confusing. I have no idea why Lego made this one, to be honest. Now let's build something with all 3 of these pieces combined. Well, this is what I came up with. I literally just connected them in one corner because I could not figure out something to make. Let's move on to the next thing. So this is the next one, and it kind of like curves down and comes to a point. And like with all the other ones so far, it can be made out of other pieces, but the very last ones cannot. They're the most useless Lego pieces, so make sure you stay till those. Let's make something out of this piece though. It's honestly a pretty useful piece. Okay, so this is my dagger right here. It's got the pointy piece right here on the end. It kind of curves up, as you can see. And down the blade is just tiles, and the side is plates. This side looks a little uglier. It bends, but it's strong. And right here, I could have used another one of those angle pieces, but instead I used one that doesn't angle. This is what it looks like, if you're wondering, see? And then on the bottom, I have a reverse version. So that makes this blade really tough onto there, which is nice. And then I have the square part right there. And then I just have these cylinders going all the way down for a handle. So yeah, pretty cool. Okay, so the next piece is this thing, which I've seen this piece a lot, but I have no idea like what it'd actually be useful for, but it's kind of like a strengthening piece. I've seen it in a couple of my sets. Like if you had an axle here and an axle here or something, and you wanted to connect them with gears, this might be a good piece for that. So that's one reason, I guess, but there's other pieces that would work a lot better for that. But yeah, let's make something out of it. Okay, so I kind of expanded on the gear idea. So right here is where I twist it, and then it'll run this gear, and that gear steps up to here and spinning that gear. So it makes it nice because this has a lot of strength right here, having all that all one piece, which kind of helps actually. And right here, I was wondering if this was illegal because it looks like those studs might be rubbing on those gears. I don't think it's illegal. Hopefully it's not. It spins like flawlessly too. So I think this actually might be useful for that. We're almost to the end, but before that, I got this piece. This piece, as you might think, it looks like 3 2x2 stacked on top of each other, but it's not. It's all one piece. Like, I have no idea what Lego would actually use this for. Like, why is this a piece out of everything? It seems so useless to me. So if I get 3 2x2s and stack them on top of each other, literally the exact same thing. Let's build something out of it. Okay, this one I couldn't really find a practical use for, so I kind of just made this thing. You hold it on both sides and then you just spin the middle. And it's honestly kind of fun to just spin it. The only other thing I could think like it would be used for is like building a wall, but a wall is kind of boring, so I had to do something better than that. Comment down below if you guys know what this could be used for, because I literally have no idea. But now it's time for the pieces that are so useless that you can't even make them out of other pieces. They are extremely useless. So the most useless Lego piece of all is a wand. But not just the wand, what the wand came in. So the wand came out of this, which you just like plop it out. And I think this just makes the molding process easier for Lego. So that's why this middle piece is there. But you can see a wand is in there right now, another wand. So that middle piece is completely useless, can't be attached to any Lego at all. There's more too. This one holds keys. So the keys go like something like this or the other way. Both keys, so this piece is completely useless. It looks really weird too. Like I would not think of this as a Lego piece. It says Lego nowhere on it. It just has a couple numbers right there. And then Shurikens and Ninjago. Not sure if they still use these pieces, but these are from older Ninjago sets. The Ninja Stars came on like both sides, like this. It's a really weird looking piece. Like what is that? I'm actually wondering if there's a stud can fit in there. Let's try it. Moment of truth. Wait, does it actually work? Is that a stud? Okay, it doesn't go down all the way, but it goes down a decent amount and like actually grips on it. So maybe it's a stud. Maybe that one does attach actually. Then flower petals, which these 2 flower petals are on here. There's actually 4 per one. But this piece in the middle is what's left of the mold. It can't be attached to anything. It's like the size of a stud almost. And it can't be attached to literally anything. So the most useless Lego pieces are all right here. So I can't even build anything with these ones, guys. One last useless piece is Bionicle. I just think they're the most random pieces. They're like one specific set and then they're just like the most random pieces. Like look at these things. But, you know, if you want to watch any other Lego videos, I have it linked up here in the corner and down in the description. I'll have the playlist linked. But as always, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell. I think it's a little wet. Okay.